we were up there, we saw the police. It's actually just a show, so you can sit on the motorbikes of the police, check out the cars and whatnot. But here's the waterfall, here's the stuff. And right here, I don't know what's going on, but this is the back area. This is actually really nice. This is insane how clean this is and how bad I hold my camera all at the same time. All right, so how's that for a view, man? We got the park, all the towers. If we look right behind us, we got the big one right up there. So this is kind of this is an awesome tower. And the cool thing about all this, and I've even mentioned it, it's completely free. Like, there is no cost for me walking around here. There's no cost for me chilling out in the mall. There's no cost to go through. Now, I don't know about getting onto that like sky bridge. I don't know if you can get up there. Now, I saw some interviews. I don't know how to say it without bringing up topics, but it was about a Jewish guy coming out here kind of talking about the difference between Judaism and Islam out here. And they were having a meeting up there. So it's just kind of like, from what I saw, it's just like an open window bridge that you can see down and everything. And that's kind of all it is. So I don't know if we can get up there. We got nowhere near that height because you can see the mall here. It's nowhere near where that is. It's almost twice. So we're gonna walk over, I guess, to the other side. Let's check out these other, look like I had like waterfalls and stuff up there. So let's check those out and let's see what else this place has got. So it looks like from the start, it's just a park. It's just cool. And this is where I'm gonna piss off a lot of people. And again, a lot of you guys that follow me, and I appreciate it. You guys have been with me since the first couple hundred. Follow me because I was honest when it came to Vietnam. And I have to say, and I'm gonna bring this out honestly, I won't talk about it too much ever again, but living in Vietnam for so long and just doing border runs to Cambodia for a visa update or going to Thailand, and pretty much do the same thing, just went to Bangkok. And now traveling all the Southeast Asia, and now we're in South Asia. Is that what you call Malaysia? Like South Asia? I don't know. Or you just call it Malaysia. I've realized something though, is like, if I ever would have done those first couple years of living in Vietnam, and like saw these places and saw how clean it is, how different it is, how diversity is much different, how you don't have to worry about getting scammed by everybody that sees you. You don't get played around. You don't have to go through trash to like walk down the road. You don't got to worry about getting ran over on the sidewalk. If I saw all that and then went back to Vietnam, like saw this here where you don't see that, I don't think we would have stayed in Vietnam for like the 7-8 years that I stayed there. If I took these trips before, because at this very moment in time, 2023, going through this, all the stuff we've been through, the life we've lived, what we've seen, I would never move back to Vietnam and just live there, even if it was for marriage or anything. So I don't mean to complain or anything like that, but I do get asked a lot about Vietnam, my history there, and what I think about it. And a friend of mine on the Discord asked about like comparing the different countries to each other, and using Vietnam as kind of like the base point of like pretty much comparing all these different countries to the plus and negatives compared to Vietnam. And really, like, look at that. This is legitimately where the Tinder girls get their picture. And you can hear the police over there, like they're just playing with sirens. But back to the Vietnam thing. Hopefully that answers the question of what I think about living in Vietnam long term and what I think about it now after traveling through a lot of these parts of Asia and whatnot. I just don't see the longevity, the sanity. Like, I see a lot of people that get there, and I've talked about this before, but a lot of people that move to Vietnam, if you see the first like 3 or 4 years, they're excited. Like, there's actually this YouTuber, she's American Vietnamese, she lives there. And like the most happiest smile I see on her face. I mean, she looks like I did, not like physically, but you know what I mean? Like, she has that like happiness about Saigon and living there. So you see a bunch of people first get to Vietnam. It's like, oh, look at all this, like everything's cheap, life is good, look at all these opportunities, et cetera, which is true. But find that same energy on people that have been in Vietnam for 7 or 8 years. And it's almost unheard of. It really is. There's not many people that live there. I know there's like Dustin Beast Vietnam, like he's still got that vibe for it, which is cool. I think it's awesome. I watch his channels to keep seeing the good sides of Vietnam. And then there's a My Folk or something like that, the redheaded guy that speaks Vietnamese. He also brings a real good vibe to Vietnam, which I like to watch to kind of get that memories and the kind of just going back to when I really felt happy there. But the last time we went to Vietnam, you see the old videos, like it was more of just stress. Like I was really frustrated a lot of the times. We went to Vung Tau, it looked like a landfill. We got to like Lazi, and it was just people pushing and shoving everywhere, constant karaoke. We got to Saigon, and it was smoggy as hell. Like if I were to retire in Asia, it would be probably most likely in like Thailand as of right now. Hey guys, so we came to the end of the video, and I wanted to make this clear because I'm going through this video and editing it up, and I don't want it to sound like going to Vietnam is a horrible thing. If you've never been to Vietnam, please go. Get an e-visa and get out here and check it out. It's definitely an awesome country to be. This video though, it's just kind of going over the longevity of living there. So if you are living here in Vietnam for 5, 7, 8, 10 years, there's definitely gonna be a lot of these issues that I've talked about. So hopefully this video answered that question about living in Vietnam long term, why I don't live there anymore, and why I don't plan on staying in Vietnam long term. You're gonna see more videos of Vietnam here and there, but you'll never catch me buying a house and just staying out there long term. So hopefully this video answers that question. I'm gonna get out of here. It is still sunny. We are out here in Malaysia, so we got a lot to do. So till then, guys, I'm gonna get out and I will see you again. And just a final go around. Look at that. It's just Tower City up in this move.